Welcome to Brockton High Football 2000. This is Miles Jackson bringing you the play-by-play with Peter Zembor doing color commentating along with Brian Madden also doing color commentating with me this afternoon. We're here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. It's a beautiful day out here. And Peter, what do you think about this year 2000 for Brockton High Football?
It should be interesting to see how they deal with losing so many great seniors such as Eric Boatwright. It's going to be tough to fill those shoes.
Yes, it is. And Brian, welcome back with us for the year 2000.
Yes.
Give us your comments on Brockton High football this year.
I think it's going to be an entertaining season. I think they've got enough residual talent to do well this year.
Yes, indeed. And we have Brockton and Brockton High and Springfield Central High, the Golden Eagles, and they're out in the middle of the field for the coin toss. As you know, Coach Colombo in his 41st year, he's 297 wins with 88 losses and 8 ties. He needs 3 more for the 300 mark, another 7 wins to break the Massachusetts high school record. And there's Brockton. Looks like they're ready, Peter, for an exciting year.
Let's get themselves pumped up for the game.
As we have, Brockton High has 16 returning starters this year, so hopefully we're looking for an upbeat year.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year.
The only weakness Brockton has this year is at the quarterback position. As you know, as Peter said, Eric Boatwright has moved on to Boston College, so we'll have a new starting quarterback this year. As you can see, Brockton High's assistant coach there getting his special teams ready. And I'm sure it's going to be an exciting year for Brockton Boxers.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for football as well. It's a little warm, but not too hot, not too sticky, and it's a good day for football.
For the Golden Eagles, we have head coach Dan McLaughlin. His team coming off a great year last year. They were 7 wins and 3 losses. Of course, one of their losses was to Brockton High last year, the first game of the season up at Central High. So it looks like Brockton High will kick off to the Golden Eagles. And back for the Golden Eagles is number 48, Suttles.
Oh, yeah, he did well last year. I remember him.
Kicking for Brockton will be Eric Ampuja.
Eric Ampuja, one of the returning starters last year. He was the kicker last year.
We do have some returning running backs in James Jackson.
So here we go for the kickoff here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. Here's the start of Brockton High football. It's a low kick.
Squib kick.
And it's going to go into the end zone, and he downs it in the end zone.
Touchback.
Kyle Suttles. So Springfield will start at their own 20-yard line. Quarterbacking for the Golden Eagles is Mike McCarthy, number 10. Brockton High it does have a fast front line on defense. And they're pretty big too, but they have a lot of speed on both sides of the football. And here are the Golden Eagles. Man in motion. And up the middle, and Brockton High's line stops him cold.
Yeah, Sutter's got no penetration on that one. He was gained about a half a yard.
Excellent job of stopping the run by Brockton.
So we'll go to second down and still 10 yards to go. It's a sunshiny day out here in Brockton. The Golden Eagles has 2 wideouts at the bottom of your screen. Ooh, and stopped cold at the line.
Yeah, it looks like he took a loss on that play. Brockton's defense just swallowed him up right there at the line of scrimmage and moved him back.
They sure did, Brian.
Seems like there was some confusion on the snap count by the Golden Eagles. Only one of the backs moved and the other one was still down.
Good point. There might have been a miscue, but the Boxers were right on it. So we've got a 3rd down and about 9 yards to go for a 1st down. He drops back to pass, rolls out, and he throws it away. Number 56, number 55, Carlos Cataquet. He was right on the quarterback there. He was rushed.
But the quarterback missed that because there were two players wide open early. Brandon Watson and Jordan Jones. They were open about 10, 15 yards downfield. And he wasn't able to get the pass off.
So Springfield Central will have to punt, and there's a whistle and a flag. Let's see what the referee is going to decide on this one.
Got Brandon Hill back to receive.
Okay, it's like a penalty on Central High, probably delay of game. So it'll be 4th down, and as Peter said, we got Brandon Hill back there and
along with Robert Whitaker.
Both men have excellent speed. Here's the snap, the kick. Nice high kick, a little short. Brandon Hill takes it about the 35. He cuts back.
He's breaking tackles, still going.
And Brandon Hill, again, electrifying run, even though he didn't get too much yardage.
He didn't get too much yardage, but it was fun watching him. It was definitely fun watching him.
He gave Central High a run for their money on that one.
Yeah, it looked like he ran about 25 yards back and forth, horizontally.
So we got Michael Kershaw as a quarterback, 6'1", 185-pound senior. So let's see what Michael can do for the Boxers as they start on their own 42-yard line. Jackson's in the backfield. James Jackson stopped cold.
Yeah, he got about 2 yards on that, 1.5 yards on that. I think Brockton's going to have to try and get their running game going this year, where they have a new quarterback until he's able to get into the flow of the season.
He's going to have to adjust.
Yeah, and definitely they're going to have to take advantage of their running backs.
And we also have Calvin Duncan, number 32, a senior in the backfield, 5'10", 220 pounds.
Yeah, he's a house. He's definitely a big boy. He'll be great in those 3rd and short yardage situations.
And Duncan gets the ball, gets a couple of yards.
They'll make it 3rd and 5.
For the wideouts, we have Robert Whitaker, number 80. Also number 88, Patrick Emmanuel, a couple of speedsters. Here come the Boxers with Kershaw at quarterback, I formation. He drops back, quick pass inside.
Yes, nice.
Here he goes, Emmanuel. Nice slant in. Good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver.
Yes, and he was wide open in the middle. And he's able to get a good 10 yards on that play.
Well, Brockton gets a 1st down at Central High's 40-yard line. Here's Brockton in the I formation. Hands it off to Jackson. He cuts up the middle.
They had me fooled there. I thought that Calvin Duncan had it. That was a nice fake.
That was definitely a nice fake. And I think they faked a bunch of the Central High team as well.
James Jackson for about 5 yards.
Yeah, he powered right up the middle.
Right up the middle. So Brockton has a 2nd down. Jason Curry is the center. Another senior, 6'1", 215 pounds. Brockton again in the I formation. Gives it to Jackson.
Jackson hit from behind.
Yeah, he ran into the back of number 72, which slowed his momentum. But he gained 3 on the play. 2. And I think if they continue to, move the ball like that with their running plays, they'll be all right. And mix it up with passes in between, they'll be just fine.
Okay, here's Kershaw. Hands it off to Duncan. He rumbles up for 1st down and more. Big Calvin Duncan. Looks like he put on a couple of pounds this summer.
He reminds me of Jerome the Bus Bettis.
Yeah, it's going to take two or three tacklers to bring him down, or to slow him down.
Need more than one man get him.
Yes, indeed. So we got a 1st down and 10 at the 26-yard line of Central High.
Brockton doing an excellent job moving the ball down the field and controlling the clock. We have 6:23 left in the 1st quarter.
It's a rollout. Quarterback keeper. He runs for a couple of yards. Kershaw wouldn't go down, so he must be a pretty tough kid. As he kept his feet.
Headley was in on the tackle.
And here come the Boxers. Throws out and it's incomplete.
Kershaw was taking his time, but once he turned around, had big number 73 for the Golden Eagles right up in his face.
Yeah, that was difficult because he rolled to the left and then threw back to the right. So it was difficult for him to get it there.
His Kershaw's a little short. Nice idea. So we have a 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for the 1st down.
Kershaw is 6'1", 185 pounds.
Yeah, he's got a little height. Here come the Boxers in that I formation. Kershaw hands off to Jackson. He bumps and grinds his way up close to a 1st down.
Yeah, he fought off about 4 or 5 tackles there. Let's see who was in on that trying to take him down. Juan Bonnet was trying to take him down.
This will make it 4th and inches.
So we're gonna have a timeout.
Yeah, it looks like it's about 6-8 inches short.
Bringing in the chains.
So we're saying it just like you said, Brian, inches.
Yeah, I was off by 2. It was 4 inches short.
So we're gonna have a 4th down. Let's see what Coach Colombo does.
I say he goes for it. Coach Colombo has always been one to, have a little hot and step up to the plate.
No, he's not afraid to make that move. So they are going to go for it. Brockton Boxers down here in Central High territory. 4th down and inches. Split backfield. Duncan gets the ball, and he rumbles, looks like for a 1st down.
Yeah, he fell. All he had to do was fall forward, which he did. Enough for a 1st down. It'd be very important for Brockton to score in this series to send a message to Central High.
Yes, we got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the 1st quarter. no score early in the game.
As I said earlier, Brockton has controlled the ball very well. They've had the ball most of the game so far on this one long drive.
And it's hot out there, Peter. Near the boxes.
Thanks.
Hand off to Jackson. And nice tackle.
Flag on the play.
Can I keep
Flag on the play.
Can I keep it?
It's going to be holding against Brockton.
Sorry. Yeah.
Nice tackle by number 80 for Central High, Craig Washington, as he took Jackson out from his ankles. That's where you want to get those big, strong backs, is below the knees. And the referee's going to walk this one off, holding. So it's going to be a first down and about 25 yards, 23 yards to go for a first down. First down is inside the 5-yard line on Central High. Well, there you go, 22 yards for a first down.
Be a nice time to take advantage of Robert Whitaker's athletic ability. Get him the ball.
Kershaw drops back,
There
goes
it
long
is.
and deep. He got it.
Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Robert Whitaker.
Robert Whitaker.
Ryan, did you call that or what?
Did I call that or what? Who's the man?
Robert Whitaker, the 6'2", 185-pound senior, goes up high for that one as he does a Keyshawn Johnson imitation over there in the corner. And Brockton High gets on the scoreboard with 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Nice catch by Robert Whitaker as he's coming back from an injury, shoulder injury from last year.
Yeah, see.
It's nice to have him back.
And they definitely need him, as you can see.
Here it is on instant replay. Nice pass by Kershaw. Whitaker comes back for it, goes up, and falls in the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
And the extra point is good, as Peter says, so we got a 7-0 lead with 3 minutes and 32 seconds left in this first quarter. Well, that has to help the quarterback's confidence, his first touchdown pass of the year.
Must help the whole team's confidence, probably making Golden Eagles nervous over there.
As Robert Whitaker read that pass very well because it was a little short. He came back, went up high for it, and came down with it in the end zone. As the linemen there on the sidelines congratulate each other. A fine job by the Brockton High offensive front line as they helped move the ball down the field and gave the quarterback enough time to make that nice throw into the end zone.
Yeah, Brockton High really looked strong on that series. They took their time and used the running game to eat up the clock and move downfield until that 25-yard pass
Yes, indeed.
for a touchdown by Robert Whitaker.
So Eric Ampuja, number 15, will kick the ball off again for the Boxers. Again, Kyle Scuttles is back. And here comes the Boxers. And it's short, it's taken up by an up back. He cuts across and Brockton High is on him.
Yeah, Don Jones tried to use the outside line and get on him, get a little room to run, and there was none there.
So the Golden Eagles will take over at the 25-yard line, at their own 25. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here come the Golden Eagles. Man in motion. As they hand it off, and it's nowhere. Boy, Brockton's defensive line is up for the challenge this afternoon so far.
Yes, Brockton defensive line is definitely controlling this game on their side of the court. I mean, on their side of the field.
Second down and 10. Mike McCarthy's at quarterback for the Golden Eagles. He drops back, throws it short, gets it, number 48, and he is popped.
What a tackle by
Robert Whitaker.
Yeah.
Robert Whitaker popped Kyle.
He nailed him.
Good hit.
Great game for Robert Whitaker so far.
Robert Whitaker's playing offense and defense. Looks like he's playing pre-safety out there for the Brockton defense.
Yeah, and they've got all their cornerbacks and safeties up
close. Here comes Springfield, and he stopped.
Once again, Brockton's defensive line prevails.
It's going to be close. They might come a little short on third down. They might be a little short.
Yeah, it was very close. Oh, they gave it to him. Did they
give it to him?
Yeah, they gave it to him.
Okay.
First down.
First down, Golden Eagles. As the ball is marked at about the 41-yard line. Excuse me, the 36-yard line of Central High. Coach Colombo on the sidelines.
Always coaching.
Always coaching. The Eagles have two wideouts to the right. Hands it off.
And once again, Brockton's defensive line. Once he gets across that line.
Nice tackle by Calvin Duncan. Yeah, because the guy, the guy was past him. Calvin reached out and grabbed him, pulled him back. That was a nice tackle by Cal.
Yes, it was. Calvin Duncan, another offensive and defensive player.
Yes.
Rising to the occasion here this afternoon. Golden Eagles has a wide out to the top of your screen and one at the bottom.
Oh!
Ooh. Jamal Garrison. He
Big defensive end.
jumped in there and took him for a loss of about 3 yards.
He was waiting for him, 6'3", 215-pound senior. As you can see, the scoreboard reads 30 seconds left in this quarter.
Clock ticking away.
That was a nice tackle by Jamal.
Yes, it was. So he's got a third down and about 12 yards to go. Mike McCarthy looks over the situation. He doesn't like what he sees. He looks a little confused, so he might get a timeout. We sure do.
Delay a game.
No, we got a flag. Here you go, delay of game. As the Golden Eagles looked a little confused.
They definitely look confused on that play. I think they're definitely confused as far as what they can do to try and neutralize the Brockton defense. Up to this point, they haven't been able to do anything. 2 seconds were put back on the clock. Because the clock had run out.
There you see on the scoreboard, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Boxer lead. Third down and about 15 yards to go for a first down. As As Coach Dan McLaughlin's team comes up to the line. Mike McCarthy calls out the play, drops back, avoids a tackler, throws to the sideline, caught, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Once again, another flag on the play.
Yeah. I think there was an illegal player downfield.
There you go.
Brian is
Good
just
call,
calling
Brian.
everything tonight.
Yes, he is. He's on the money today, folks.
Hey, you expect anything different?
So Coach Colombo comes out and finds out what options he has. As you can see, his assistant, another Colombo, I believe it's Peter.
Looks like Peter got a new tattoo or something. He's got a bandage on his arm.
As Coach Colombo wants to know all his options. Nobody knows football better. This guy's been coaching since 1960, I believe.
Good call by Coach Colombo.
Coach Colombo.
Make them kick.
And there you are, Brian, on TV.
Where?
There he is, Brian Madden for Brockton Community Access Sports. Bringing it to you here in Marciano Stadium.
Yes. Hello to all my fans out there.
It's about 70 degrees plus out here. It's a beautiful day.
Oh, it's a wonderful day. Great day for football.
As you can see, the Brockton High cheerleaders, Massachusetts finest, out here entertaining the fans. They're doing a great job here. They're in their red and black. A lot of enthusiasm here this afternoon here in Brockton, Massachusetts. This is Miles Jackson with Peter Zembor and Brian Madden bringing you the action from Rocky Marciano Stadium.
Brockton Boxers retake the field.
So as we get ready to go into the second quarter,
And we have a special happy birthday here to band member Jason Porter.
We're going to start the second quarter here. Brockton on top, 7-0.
as one of the assistant coaches talks to number 74, Lance LaFontaine. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. 5'10" senior. And Central High is getting ready to punt the ball. And it's a short, it's a bad kick.
Yeah, that's real short.
It gets a Central High bounce though.
Brockton takes over at the 34-yard line.
From their own 34-yard line.
Brockton's finest with one of the future Brockton High football players, maybe. So we got a first down and 10 at the Brockton High 34-yard line. Number 14, quarterback Michael Kershaw, senior, 6'1", 185 pounds, stepping up to the plate here. And Calvin Duncan, illegal procedure.
False
He
start,
moves,
yeah.
unfortunately. So that'll kick the ball back about 5 yards.
Yeah, it's just a little mental error on Cal's part. First game of the season, you know, may have the jitters.
So we'll get a first down and 15 now. Here come the boxers in the I formation in the backfield. Kershaw hands it off to Duncan, and he rumbles for a couple.
And Cal's trying to get that 5 yards back. He was able to get 2.
As you said earlier, Brian, he's a big guy, and he's going to be great on those 3rd and short situations.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, because when we have like 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, or right there on the goal line, Cal will definitely be able to come up to the task.
Punch it in.
And punch it in.
Here come the boxers on 2nd down. Kershaw drops back, throws in the middle. He hits it, number 80.
What a
stretch it out. He could go all the way. Touchdown.
That was a
Robin
beautiful.
Whitaker.
That was
nice
a
post
beautiful
pattern.
play.
Beautiful post pattern by Whitaker and a nice pass by Kershaw to hit him in stride.
Yes.
As he outran the defensive backfield of Central High for a touchdown.
He hit him perfectly, perfectly timed play. And this looked like a timing pattern more than a route.
Here we go, an instant replay.
He steps back, and he hits him right there in stride, like you said.
Beautiful.
He stumbles a bit, and then he's gone.
Robert
Turns on the jets.
using his speed.
That's what
That
he's
little
known
guy's
for.
not going to catch him. Who is that? 20?
And here's the kick,
It's
and
good.
it's good. So we got a 14-0 lead with 10 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. As the senior, Robert Whitaker, 6'2", 185-pound speedster,
And
takes it into the end zone without missing a beat.
And he's already has 2 touchdowns in the first half. And I know that probably takes a lot of wind out of the sails of the Central High team, because the Brockton Boxers are not a team that falls apart after they get a lead.
So
You
true.
know, they'll
So true.
keep that lead and keep on forging on. And even if Central is able to score, then Brockton Boxers will match them touchdown for touchdown.
And there's a lot to smile at this afternoon as Brockton has a 14-0 lead early in this second quarter. So Central Springfield has a big order to fill now, down by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Kyle Suttles and Jordan Jones back to receive.
Eric Ampuja ready to kick off. Beautiful kick, and
He might
Steelers
fumble
fumble
that.
the ball.
He might not get away with this one.
oof, and he is tagged around the 15-yard line.
he's having trouble handling the ball.
Looks like there's a player down on the play. He might be, let's see, who's that,
Shaken up.
21? Ralph Shirley. Yeah, Ralph Shirley looks to be troubled over there. He's making his way to the huddle, so I guess he's not. No, they're taking him out. They saw what I saw.
Yes, indeed. So Central High, excuse me, has the ball at the 15-yard line, at their own 15. 2 wideouts to their left. He drops back the pass, throws a short one over the head of number
man.
48.
He was wide open, too.
Scuttles,
Suttles.
he was wide open.
He's another all-around athlete. You know, I remember him from last year, and he killed us.
Yes, he did.
He killed us. He was playing hard, and he was making tackles and scoring touchdowns and everything else.
He was all world. 10:32 on the clock.
Brockton Boxers are glad to return the favor to Mr. Suttles.
Man in motion. Another short pass. Hits number 5. He shakes a tackler and gets a few more yards and is took out of bounds around the 26-yard line. Taken out of bounds by number 21, Ralph Shirley, and number 28, Junior Mark, 5'9" senior.
Yes. Yeah, Brandon Watson, you know, was stopped for a loss. I mean, not a loss, but he was stopped short of the first down and was able to recover and get away and obtain the first down.
Good effort.
Good effort by Brandon.
So it's a first down for his effort. Ball's on the 27-yard line of Springfield. They hand it off quickly.
Stopped at the line.
Quickly.
Now, did they adjust Mike McCarthy? Was Mike McCarthy quarterbacking last year? Or I remember him playing other positions.
To tell you the truth, I can't remember if Mike was playing quarterback last year or not.
I think they had another quarterback, and he was playing other positions because he was giving Brockton a lot of trouble last year as well.
Mike McCarthy, good all-around athlete.
Yep.
But he's got to settle down with his...
He rolls out, quarterback option, and he's going to take it, and he's taken down quickly by number 45.
Tyrone
Pruitt. Yes. Yes.
6 foot, 180 pound sophomore. And he was on that. A lot of speed in this Brockton team.
A lot of speed. But back to Mike McCarthy. The few throws that he's thrown have all been high. You know, he's putting his receivers at risk with those high passes. He needs to get it down, get settled.
Come the Golden Eagles. He drops back again, pass out there, and it's overthrown.
Overthrown again.
And he was open a little bit.
He was definitely open.
Mike McCarthy, his receivers again open, but he keeps overthrowing them.
So that's going to be third down, fourth down. Yeah, they're going to have to punt. It's going to be a fourth down and about 8 or 9 yards to go.
9 yards to go.
And we'll have Brandon Hill and Emmanuel.
And Whitaker.
Robert Whitaker, excuse me. Yes. The two speedsters will be back as Central High will punt the ball. The snap, the kick.
Good kick this time.
Brandon Hill will get it.
Brandon takes it on the bounce.
Before.
And he squirts his way back for about a yard.
That was a gutsy play by Brandon to grab that ball on the hop and try and run. He's got to have a lot of confidence in his hands. Well, he must have a lot of confidence in his hands. He's out there receiving the ball. He's like, I can do it.
Brandon doesn't want to go down easily.
No. He's got a lot of heart.
We've got 8 minutes and 32 seconds on the clock. 14-0 Boxer lead. Mike Kershaw, quarterback. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes in this half. He's got 2 wideouts at the top of your screen. The snap, he gives it to Jackson.
Another flag on the play.
It looked like holding by number 76.
And so true, it's holding.
Holding penalty indicated against the Boxers.
I think it was 76. Don't quote me on it though.
So that'll step off 10 yards.
But they're able to recover from, you know, the.
10-yard holding penalty assessed against Brockton.
Whenever they have a loss of yardage.
20 Boxers, 24.
They're starting deep in their own side of the field. With 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Let's see if they can trudge it on down, score one more time before the half.
Timeout is called.
So we got a timeout charged to Brockton as the coaches confer with Michael Kershaw.
Brockton up 14 to nothing. 8:03 left in the half.
Again, welcome everybody to Brockton Community Access Sports. This is Miles Jackson bringing you the play-by-play along with Brian Madden and Peter Zembor with the color. It's a beautiful afternoon here in Brockton, Massachusetts. Brockton High leads 14 to nothing. And here come the Boxers. Michael Kershaw, quarterback, man in motion. Quarterback draw. Fumble.
And I believe Brockton
Recovered by Brockton.
As Kershaw was hit right, it's like the helmet hit the ball and it popped right out. Fortunately for Brockton, one
It
of
was
the linemen.
recovered by Brandon Leach.
Good heads-up play by the lineman, Brandon Leach. So we've got a second down and around 15 yards to go. Coach Colombo. That always can give you gray hairs.
He's got enough
He's
already.
got enough of them. Here come the Boxers. Second down.
Motion by Harrison.
Kershaw back to pass. Throws in the middle, and he's got a receiver. Number 85.
Jamar Garrison.
Jamar Garrison is Mike Kershaw is on the money with his passes.
Jamar Garrison having a great game on offense and defense. We saw him make a few defensive plays earlier.
Jamar's a big target. He's 6'3", 215 pounds.
Mike Kershaw is looking fantastic out there. His passes are right on the money. You know, he's not making the Michael McCarthy overthrows, and he's hitting his receivers right in the numbers.
So we've got a third down and around 3 yards to go. Here come the Boxers. Hand off to Duncan on the short yardage, and he stopped cold, and I don't think he made it. Big Calvin Duncan. Good defensive stand there by Central High.
Yeah, he got about a half a yard, maybe a yard on that play.
This will bring up a fourth down.
Fourth down in their own territory. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Colombo decides to do.
Oh, he's got to kick it here.
5:51 left in the game, and the clock counting.
You're right, Brian. They're going to bring the
Boozer.
punter in.
Yeah, because you're leading by 14. Why take a risk on, you know?
Why take a risk on giving the Golden Eagles such good field position?
Right.
There you go.
So Archie Johnson will punt the ball. 6'1", 175-pound senior. And there's a flag.
Delay a game.
So Brockton will have to drop back another 5 yards.
If they were going to fake it and run it or try and get the first down, they aren't now. Because Archie Johnson is a quick kicker quarterback, which is a good combination to have.
So here we go. One man deep for Central High. Here's the snap.
Kershaw with a kick. High kick. Lots of hang time.
He grabs it at the 30, and he's taken down
Pulled down
quickly.
by Jackson.
Take it down immediately.
Jackson grabbed him from behind and said, "No, you come on back here. You're not going anywhere."
James Jackson and Bruce Hunt was right on that one. Number 30, Bruce Hunt, 6'1", 190-pound senior. Of course, James Jackson, 5'11" senior. Down the field quickly on that punt, Peter.
It'll be interesting to see what the Golden Eagles do. Their passing game hasn't been on the money as of
No.
yet in this game.
Yeah, Mike's having a problem with control.
Here the Golden Eagles hands it off, and number
And
33.
That's a loss.
And their running game is non-existent. The Brockton Boxers are not giving up any yardage on the ground.
David Gurn made the wrap, and he had help from other members of the defensive line.
Yeah, David Gurn was on that running back pretty quickly. As we say again, Brockton High is, I guess they're known for their speed.
Craig Washington just came back into the game for Central High.
And
Timeout.
Central High calls a
Timeout.
timeout with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. So we've got a timeout here in Brockton.
It's 4:35 left in the half.
Yeah, Dan McLaughlin has his work cut out for him, trying to find some way to move the ball against the Brockton Boxer defense, because he has not had much success up to now. On the ground, they're stopped for a loss or short yards every time they run the ball, and Mike McCarthy is unable to hit his receivers who are wide open.
And that has hurt him.
Yes, and not that the Brockton defense is lacking, the defensive backs are lacking, because they're not. You know, if they are able to get a reception, the defensive backs and safeties are right on them.
So we've got a second down for Central Springfield. Here come the Golden Eagles. Quarterback drops back to pass, and he's got a receiver, and he runs it up to about the 44, 46-yard line for a first down.
That was the best pass Mike McCarthy made as of yet, and that was to number 80, Craig Washington. That was a nice pass by
McCarthy.
I'll reiterate that.
First down for Central Springfield at their own 47-yard line. 4 minutes on the clock. Here it is on instant replay. We go back to live action.
Try to get the ball to Kyle Suttles.
Now, if McCarthy can get into a rhythm of passing, that would be good for the Golden Eagles, because we've already seen that they cannot run the ball against this Brockton defense.
No, the running game is non-existent. And I think just then McCarthy heard the footsteps coming up behind him. And he
Big
kind
number
of rushed the
57,
pass.
Sean Billeo, I believe.
Here come the Eagles with two receivers on the top of your screen. He throws over there to number 5. He's taken down quickly, and Brandon Hill takes the ball away from him, but I believe they're going to say he was down. Brandon pleads his case. Nice play by Brockton.
Nice play by Brockton. And Brockton will give them the the short passes, because they know that even after they get the pass, they're not going to be able to run with the ball.
So we've got third down and around 5 yards to go.
Brockton is really looking good today.
3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the half.
At the 53-yard line.
And here come the Golden Eagles on third down. They hand it off, and it's going to be close. Excellent effort by
first down.
Excellent effort for that first down.
Excellent effort.
Who's that? Number 20.
Don Jones.
Don Jones.
Don Jones, doesn't have no size on him. 170 pound.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
Yeah.
So, it's not a first down. It's fourth down in inches.
Oh,
Fourth down in inches for the Golden Eagles, and quarterback
draw.
sneak.
They got it.
Yeah, I don't even think Brockton's defense was even ready for that. They weren't even set up.
Good look.
That was
good
a
look.
smart play by Mike McLaughlin.
Quick count by Central High.
Quick count and right in there.
Caught the boxes off guard. Because like you said, Brian, they really wasn't ready.
Yeah, they didn't have a chance to set their defense.
So we got a
Because,
first down.
Had they been ready, they might have been able to stop that, because there's been a number of times today, in the first half, that they have stopped them for a loss
I
on
must
running
say,
plays.
this has been the best drive that the Golden Eagles have had all day.
And Don Johnson rumbles again for about 4.5 yards. Don Johnson's from Miami Heat.
Still in basketball mode. You mentioned in basketball players earlier, you said this side of the court.
Yeah, I'm a little discombobulated. This is my first game of the season as well. But it's definitely a sports-filled day.
And here come the Eagles with second down on Brockton's 36-yard line. Quick handoff.
Don Jones.
Nice run for first down.
Don Jones is looking like Terrell Davis out there with his cutting back and forth. Nice tackle by number 55, Carlos Cataquet. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too much. How about just Carlos?
There you go. So we got a first down with 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock. Central High is driving towards the end zone. Quarterback drops back and overthrown over there. Pass intended for Watson.
I thought Brandon was going to be able to get to that ball.
Brandon Hill was on him. So that'll give him a second down and 10 with 1 minute left on the clock. 1 minute left in this first half. It's 14-0 Brockton. As they basically controlled this ball game, as you can see on the clock.
Yes, and a minute is a lot of time to move the ball 27 yards.
And here come the Golden Eagles. McCarthy drops back. He's going to the end zone and overthrown.
Brandon Hill's going to be called for
Pass interference.
pass interference.
Coach Colombo will not like that if it is a
No.
defensive pass interference.
And there is a difference between pass interference in this league and the NFL. In the NFL, where the pass interference, where the penalty was, that's where the ball goes. But in this league, it's only a 15-yard penalty.
There you have it, 15-yard penalty in high school football.
Oh, they got a break. They got defensive holding. Any way you look at it, it's a first down.
And closer to that end zone
Yes.
with 54 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, and they only lost 7 seconds on that play.
So we've got first down and 10 inside the 20-yard line. That's the red zone. The Golden Eagles trying to get on the scoreboard before the half ends.
Brockton really wants to give them no confidence and stop them.
Pitch out. And he goes around. Nice cut back. And he's going to race into the end zone for a touchdown.
Don Jones. Donnie Jones.
Nice run by Don Jones.
That was a great run. That was a great run. Like I said, he's looking like Terrell out there.
Nice
With that
cutback
cutback, yeah.
by the speedy running back.
He did a little shook and move.
That will bring,
Here it is on instant replay.
that puts Springfield on the board.
It's a pitch out.
He's running out to the outside and then cuts back away from 45, 71. And only a nice block by 44. Who is that? I don't know. You're going to have to excuse me there. Brandon Kavanaugh. Their roster sheet is like totally illegible.
So we got a timeout by Central Springfield.
Yes, I believe so.
Timeout by Central Springfield, and Coach Colombo is not happy with that last running play run by Central Springfield, as he's letting them boys know
Yeah, he's right in the face of his players.
As Coach Colombo knows a lot about tackling and blocking and all the basics of football.
Yeah, he's giving Brandon Hill an earful right now.
Coach Colombo in his 41st year of coaching.
But then Brandon Hill's defense, you can't blame that whole series on Brandon Hill.
So it's 14-6 with 45 seconds left on the clock. Central High will attempt either a field goal or a 2-point play.
Smart thing to do would be to take the 7. I don't see them going for 2 here. Because if they miss it, then they're down by 8.
Well, you don't know how good their kicking is.
True, so it looks like they're going for a 2-point conversion.
It looks that way, and I don't see that happening.
With the way Brockton's defense has been playing.
2-point conversion is good. Run by number 20, Jones.
I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jones is working it. He's definitely getting yards whenever he touches the ball.
Head coach Dan McLaughlin calls it as he sees it, so maybe, Peter, the kicking game is not right on at the moment, so he went for the 2-point conversion, and he's only down by 6 points.
This is only the first game of the season. They've still got plenty of weeks to work on that.
Sure.
But I'll still say that even though Brockton's defense had a hiccup in this series, the first half, the defense was fantastic. They made a lot of stops. They kept the offense off of the field. So I don't know, if they can find a way to stop Don Jones, they'll be all right for the second half. Because it looks like Central High is going to use him as their weapon. Yeah.
Here comes Central High, ready for the kickoff. Suttles is going to kick it.
Now let's see what Brockton High does with this, if they're going to try and score in the 45 seconds or just burn up the clock.
Short kick. Looks like Duncan has it. And he brings it up to the 34-yard line. Big Calvin Duncan.
Yeah, he's tackled by number 80, Craig Washington.
40 seconds left on the clock in this first half.
Now, the way Colombo plays, I say he's going to try and score in 40 seconds. You know, try and get a field goal or something.
Maybe they can give it to Robert Whitaker, long pass.
This is true. It's worked twice before.
Brockton has a few weapons they can go to. They've got 2 wide outs at the top of your screen, split backfield.
And Robert Whitaker is at the top.
Kershaw drops back. Throws a short pass to Jackson, and he moves it up the field, cuts up to the middle, cuts back. And
he's still going.
He's taken down. First down.
He was initially touched by Mike McCarthy, the quarterback, also the free safety.
And the Boxers are going to call a timeout with 28 seconds on the clock.
No, there's...
As you can see the clouds up in the sky, and there's some of the fans, enthusiastic fans here at Brockton High.
Yeah, and I don't think there's going to be a halftime show today. But Brockton High doesn't really need a whole lot of
entertainment.
Entertainment enough.
I believe the Brockton High band, they're still working out a few kinks on their halftime program. So I'm sure the next game, Brockton High's band will be up for the challenge out here.
I would also say that you can see that they're not dressed in their band uniform today.
As you can see, Eric Zampuja practicing on the sidelines his field goal accuracy, as he is a good field goal kicker.
Yeah, they could always do the old the dry cleaners wouldn't take a check again, huh? Huh, Virgil?
Here's the boxes. First down at the 47-yard line. Kershaw drops back again. He's going to go long, and it's overthrown.
I don't know if Whitaker saw that. He was looking back. I don't know if he saw it because he didn't put his hands out or anything.
Good point. I don't believe he realized until too late that that ball was coming to him.
He was wide open. The pass was there. If he would have taken 2 steps to his left, he might have been able to reach that ball. They still have 22 seconds left. They may try that one again. Because I don't think there's anyone on Central High that can match his speed.
Good point. So here come the boxes with 22 seconds left on the clock.
And the defensive back is awful small. So all he's going to do is get it there.
Kershaw drops back again, throws to the sideline. It's caught by Whitaker. And he's out of bounds, stops the clock.
Yeah, Brandon Watson is too small. He must be have great athletic ability because he's too small to try and cover Whitaker. He's about 5'8".
And there was a penalty on that play, I believe. So they're gonna march off some yardage on this one. As Coach Colombo wants an explanation, and he's getting it.
So it will be a first down. Second down.
And one of our cameramen, Ed Gleason, working hard up there, center stage. Brockton Community Access Sports is bringing you the action here from Rocky Marciano Stadium. And here come the boxes, second down and about 13 yards to go. 16 seconds left on the first half. Quarterback drops back, throws down the middle. He's got 85.
Garrison.
He could go all the way. Touchdown, Brockton High.
Jamar Garrison.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful post pattern.
To their fullback, Jamar Garrison.
Tight end.
Tight end.
Tight end. Oh, that's what I meant.
6'3" senior. He's a big one. He's a big target.
Looked like Ben Coates out there.
And again, Michael Kershaw threw it right to him in stride. Nice pass by Kershaw. And here it is on instant replay.
Tight end, he's wide open down there. And he just towers over Don Jones.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. And Eric Ampuja with the point after. It's a fake. They're going for 2.
Once again to Jamar Garrison.
Beautiful.
Jamar Garrison.
Beautiful.
Two-point conversion.
2-point conversion. So now they're up by 7 again.
22-8 is the score.
Oh, actually, they're up by.
More than 7.
Yes. Way more than 7.
That was a nice call by Coach Colombo.
6 seconds left in the half.
So there we have it. It's 22-8 with 6 seconds left in the half.
Like I said, just before the start of that series, knowing Coach Colombo, for the seasons I've been following Brockton Boxers, he's one that's going to try and get that score back that Central High just scored before
yes,
this
indeed.
series. And a lot of coaches, when it got down to 16 seconds after that penalty, would have just downed the ball. But he's like, no,
Yeah, Coach Colombo, he uses, as you can see, all the time in this first half of this football game. Every second is precious in his eyes.
and he uses every bit of it. And he hates wasted motion, wasted effort.
Yes, indeed. So Eric Ampuja will kick off for Brockton. Short squibber out at the 25-yard line.
I know he didn't kick it to Don Jones. He kicked it to Don Jones. Of anyone, anyone on the field that you don't want to kick the ball to, it's Don Jones.
Tommy, 15 minutes? Yeah, 15 minutes.
So there you go. We have the end of the first half.
And we'll be back in 15 minutes.
This is Miles Jackson, Peter Zembor, and Brian Madden bringing you the action from up top. It's Brockton 22, Springfield Central 8. We'll be back with the second half action in a moment.
You know trouble can start when the clock hits 3. When there's no place after school for kids to be. Nothing to do but hanging on city streets. When mom and dad are working to make ends meet. Now it's time to beat the street.
With after-school programs, city kids aren't left alone and vulnerable. They keep on learning between 3 and 6, but these programs need your support. Join with the Urban League to keep them going. Call now, because it's
time to beat the street.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to Brockton High Football 2000. This is Miles Jackson bringing you the play-by-play with Peter Zembor and Brian Madden, offering the color for you this afternoon. As you know, it's 22-8 going into the third quarter. Brockton High is leading Central High of Springfield. Peter, so far, what do you see with the offense of Brockton High?
I think that they're doing a great job both running and passing. The problem with the Eagles is that they have, on their offense, they've been overthrowing receivers, except on that last drive, and their running hasn't been all that great. And Brockton's defensive line has been playing a great game.
And Brian, what do you say about Brockton's offense and defensive line, that controlling with the running game and so forth?
Peter took the words right out of my mouth. Brockton High has definitely been controlling the ball offensively and defensively. They've been able to move the ball on the ground as well as in the air. They've been using their weapons, Charles Whitaker, as well as Jamal Garrison at the end of the half. On the defense, they've been able to stop the run until that final series. Up until then, they've been able to stop them from moving the ball effectively.
Okay, there you have it. Like Brian said, Robert Whitaker and Garrison, they've been key elements in the passing game of Michael Kershaw as he's passed 2 touchdown passes to Robert Whitaker.
And Mike has done an excellent job as far as passing the ball. He's hit his receivers. The ball's up and away. Go ahead.
And here we go. And it's fumbled.
I believe Brockton did recover.
Hopefully Brockton did recover on that.
Yeah, he looked like he fell right on the ball. Brandon Hill.
So we have a little bit of second half excitement right off the bat. So Brockton recovers.
I don't know if I'd call that excitement. I call it a little anxiety. Big number 78, Justin Younger, comes off the field, as well as Brandon.
Here's Coach Colombo at the bottom of your screen, letting Michael Kershaw know what the plays are going to be.
Brandon Hill is staying away from Coach Colombo right about now.
And here come the boxers. First down at the 14-yard line, at the 15-yard line of the boxers. Hands off to Jackson. And good pursuit by the Central High defense.
And nice tackle or stop of play by, I believe that was number 50, Kyle Settles and Craig Washington.
So you've got second down and about 11 yards to go, a 1-yard loss on that play.
But I think Brockton will be able to continue to move the ball. I don't think Central High will be able to stop them from all the weapons they have on the ground and in the air.
Here comes Kershaw. He rolls out,
To Whitaker.
and Whitaker makes a fine catch. Close to a first down. It looks like it is a first down.
Yes.
They are moving the chains. Yes.
Michael Kershaw and Robert Whitaker are clicking.
Yeah, he threw the ball for about 7 yards, and Whitaker was able to obtain the last 3 yards on the ground. Brandon Hill back into the game for James Jackson.
So we got Brandon Hill in the backfield with Calvin Duncan. There's Coach Colombo. And here come the boxes. Hands
Nice.
off to Brandon Hill, and he's taken down.
That was a nice rollout. Brandon Hill was able to get about 3 yards on the play, 2.
Again, you can see Coach Colombo giving instructions to his quarterback, as he is very involved in the football game.
And he's a genius on the sidelines, you know. He definitely knows how to make the correct adjustments.
41 years of experience. Here come the boxers. Kershaw drops back, throws long,
Oh.
just out of the reach of number 88.
Patrick Emanuel.
A little bit behind him and close to the hands, unfortunately.
Yeah, it looked like Kershaw just got a little anxious there and saw Emmanuel wide open. Tried to get it there faster than it needed to be.
Mike Kershaw has some big targets out there to choose from.
Oh, he's got some very big targets. Brockton has a really big squad.
So
And not only are they big, but they're very athletic. They have speed and mobility.
third down and about 9 yards to go. Kershaw drops back again, throws it in the middle.
Ooh.
Once again intended for Patrick Emanuel. No, that wasn't Patrick. That was Robert Whitaker.
Robert
My mistake.
Whitaker.
Yeah, but there was tight coverage on that one. There were three.
They were around him.
Yeah, there were 3 defensive backs right there.
So we got a 4th down and most likely a punt. 9:24 left on the clock in this third quarter.
This is the first series that Brockton has really looked like they, weren't in sync. Those 2 pass plays where the players were open. Robert wasn't as open as Alexander was. Emmanuel was, excuse me.
High
Whoa.
snap over the head
Oh,
as he falls on it way down at the 6 or 7 yard line.
that's going to give Springfield some excellent field possession.
We had a miscue on that one with the center Carlos Katakwet. I hope I have that pronounced correctly. 6'1", 190 pounds, as he put it over the punter's head, Archie Johnson.
Just right over his head.
Yeah, he was the long snapper, and that's one thing that position is really famous for, unfortunately, is overthrowing the
There it is on instant replay. So we've got first down inside the 10-yard line, and the whistle, the referee stopped the play.
Yeah, timeout on Brockton because they were not ready. They weren't set. They were doing a lot of jumping around, switching positions, and that was a very smart play on Colombo to call timeout to make it less able for
It looks like Coach Colombo's ready to strap on the pads and get out there himself. He probably could do it. He looks like he's in fine physical condition. So here we go again with a first down inside the 10-yard line. Central High knocking on the door. They hand it off to number 20, and he gets 3 or 4 tough yards.
But that's good. That was a good defensive stop by the Brockton Boxers, because Don Jones at the end of the first half ran that same play in for a touchdown. But Brockton Boxers' defense is definitely, I don't know, lost a step in the last couple of series. Well, that was one play. Let's see what happens on this one.
Golden Eagles hand it off.
Now they're back to form.
Number 45.
48 in on a tackle.
Tyrone Pruitt, number 45, and number 48. As the Brockton defense holds up. Number 45, Tyrone Pruitt, linebacker, 6 foot, 180 pounds, sophomore.
We don't have a name for number 48, unfortunately, on our roster.
And here come the Golden Eagles, 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back.
Yeah, oh!
Almost intercepted.
Excellent play down there by number 36.
Kareem Nelson.
As he stepped in front of the receiver to knock it down.
Yeah, I thought he had that. If he would have caught that, he might have had a chance to go.
So, Coach Dan McLaughlin has a big.
Now earlier when they scored a touchdown, they didn't go for the extra point. As I said, maybe they don't have the good kicking team, so it's going to be interesting what they're going to do here.
Okay,
It's 4th and goal.
they choose to go for it instead of the field goal, so they're going for it, 4th down and goal. And the quarterback doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to call a timeout to talk to Coach Dan McLaughlin for the Golden Eagles. So we got a timeout with 7 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock.
And if Brockton is able to stop this series, stop them from scoring after giving them the ball on the 6 or 7 yard line, that is going to be a big confidence boost for the Brockton Boxers going into the second half.
Yes, it is. There's Brockton High's band giving us the entertainment this afternoon.
And the dry cleaners wouldn't accept a check. That's why they don't have the uniforms.
Brockton High cheerleaders, the finest in Massachusetts, have a lot to cheer about this afternoon as we have a 22-8 lead this afternoon. Brockton's assistant coaches letting the defense know what they have to do to hold this Golden Eagle team. Like Brian said, this will be a big morale booster for Brockton High, and it might deflate Springfield High's confidence here as they took the ball at the 6 yard line, and we've got 4th down and goal at the 3 or 4. So here we go, folks.
This is going to be a momentum builder for whoever makes the play.
You have no choice.
Pitch out. Number 20, he goes long, and
Beautiful. Nice tackle.
Robert Whitaker with the tackle.
Robert Whitaker, speed kills, as they say. Speed kills.
There's no way that Don Jones was going to be able to get around the corner by Robert Whitaker. And that was a good play by, who was that?
Robert Whitaker making the tackle.
No, I know Robert Whitaker.
Here
I'm
it
talking
is
about
on instant replay.
That was a good play by, who got in the backfield? Number 53. Yeah, 53.
57.
57, I'm sorry. Sean Bileo. That was a nice play by linebacker Sean Bileo to move Don Jones
To the outside.
out to the outside where he wasn't able to cut inside. Because had he been able to cut inside, he might have been able to score.
Seems to me that Brockton's defense made up for that bad snap earlier on the punt.
Yes.
So Brockton holds with 7 minutes and 44 seconds left on the clock. 22-8 Brockton. Kershaw at quarterback. Woo! Jackson is hit.
He was nailed by
Good play on the Central High defense.
who was that? Kyle Suttles that nailed him like that?
No, I don't think it was Carl.
I think it was Kyle Suttles.
Jackson was nailed for a loss.
You saw him get hit, then you hear the press box go, ooh.
Here it is on instant replay, and he's tagged.
Oh, 44. I'm sorry. I have no clue who that
Here are
is.
the boxes.
Oh, Brendan Kavanaugh.
They hand off to Duncan, and he rumbles up the middle.
Still going.
Still going.
Looking like Jerome Bettis, the bus.
Nice run by Calvin Duncan.
Or Allstott. That was a nice run by Cal. He was able to get about 7 on that play
We've got third down.
and 5 yards to go.
Brockton High coaching staff on the sidelines. Here come the Boxers. Kershaw drops back, throws a sideline pattern to number
Brendan Hill. Yeah, Brendan.
number 88.
Oh, that was 88?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Brendan. He's on the sidelines.
Patrick Emmanuel trying to shake and bake over there.
One move and go.
Yeah, there was too much dancing on the sidelines. He's trying to dance, and the whole time he's dancing, the defense is coming up on him, and he was in a no-win situation.
So we've got fourth down in a punting situation for the Boxers.
Hopefully we
But
get
I'll tell you, he did throw a fake on the first tackler, and had he just run from there, he might have got close to the first down or been able to get the first down.
good snap this time.
Good kick.
Good kick by Archie Johnson. And the punt returner, for some reason,
Mike McCarthy.
called a fair catch with nobody
Yeah,
around
there
him.
was no one within 20 yards and 15, 20 yards of it.
A little miscue on that one. Good for Brockton, bad for Central Springfield.
But, that might have been because it was Mike McCarthy, the quarterback, and they didn't want to take a chance that he'd get hurt.
Good point.
So,
Quarterback was back there. So we've got a first down for Central High. And
good
they're
field
at,
position,
yeah,
yes.
Brockton's 41-yard line. 5:23 on the clock. Hands off to Suttles.
false start.
Anytime you get a whistle right after the snap, it's usually a false start on the offense. There you have it. I'll bring it back 5 yards.
This is an important series for Central High, where they was able to stop Brockton from moving the ball. They have excellent field position to try and get closer to leveling this game. Down by 14 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds in the third quarter.
Quarterback drops back. He's got pressure. He rolls out, throws it downfield.
Almost intercepted.
Right through the hands of Tyrone Pruitt.
Nice defensive pressure by Brockton on the quarterback there, as they was right on him.
Yeah, Carlos Cataquet
Adequate was in pursuit. So we've got second down and about 15 yards to go. Here come the Golden Eagles.
Hand off to Jones.
Drop back again, and this time they got him. And
Intercepted.
intercepted! Number 33. He takes it down the field.
David Gurn.
He could go, and he won out
Stopped
of
at about
bounds.
the 10-yard line.
Excellent interception by number 33,
That was beautiful.
David Gurn.
The ball was bobbling around players for a while.
5'11" junior. The tip drill came into effect on that play there. Assistant Coach Colombo congratulates him. And here we have it on instant replay.
Yeah, I thought he handed it off to Jones.
A lot of pressure.
Had me faked. And he drops back, and the pressure is on.
The ball bobbles
It bounced off number 56, before being received by
number
33, David Gurn. And then he's brought down by Brendan Kavanaugh.
Dave Gurn, a 5'11" junior, 195 pounds.
But that was a nice play by Gurn to hold up and wait for his blockers, enabling him to get an extra 20 yards on that.
The Boxers have the ball, hands it off to Jackson. And
Touchdown.
He rumbles in for a touchdown. James Jackson.
And who's the first one there to congratulate him? Gurn. Good sportsmanship. Way to cheer on your teammates.
James Jackson, the senior, 190-pound senior, rumbles in for the touchdown. Here we have it on instant replay.
Look at the tackles that he breaks.
Yes.
Excellent run by Jackson.
He's able to get through Brandon Watson.
Here's the kick.
And Pooja.
It's up and good.
No good.
Oh,
No good.
From our view, it did look like it went through.
So it's no good by Ampuja. So with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter, it's the Boxers 28, Central Springfield High 8.
So Brockton has a nice 20-point cushion with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
As Brockton cheerleaders have something to cheer about again. As we see on the sidelines, Brockton High players are upbeat at the moment.
Up by 20 points, score 28-8.
Just a gorgeous day out here for football.
And what a way to start the season.
Brockton 28, Springfield 8. With Brockton getting ready to kick off here in the third quarter. As the tip drill came into play with that interception by David Gurn. And here we go, a low kick. And Springfield brings it back at about the 3.
Kyle Settles runs into his own man. Yeah, Brandon Watson standing around. You know, where Brandon should have been blocking, he's standing there getting run into by Kyle Settles.
So the Golden Eagles will have another opportunity to bring it downfield. 4:37 on the clock. Mike McCarthy at quarterback. He drops back, looks downfield and finds no one.
That could have been called pass interference on Suttles on that one, because he was all over the back of
one of the Brockton High defenders.
Wait, 36? Who is that? Kareem Nelson.
There's been lots of pass interference calls that haven't been made today.
Gene Paul just came into the game. Center.
Here comes the Eagles with some type of reverse. Suttles is took down by number 45, Tyrone Pruitt.
Yeah, and a little taunting arm after the play.
third down. 9 yards to go. Timeout, Central Springfield High. So we got a timeout with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third quarter. A 28-8 Boxer lead. As you can see, Coach Colombo on the sidelines, still intense. He never lets up. He knows this is 48 minutes of football.
Yes. Brockton High is really, sticking to their game plan, playing hard.
Excellent way for Brockton to start out the season.
Yes. And the next game, they're playing Barnstable.
Yep, at Barnstable.
At Barnstable next Friday, 7 p.m. Hopefully you Brockton High supporters will go out, will make that trip, make that journey down to Barnstable, and support Brockton High football. That was my little public service announcement for today.
Brockton High is looking to improve their record from 4-5 last year. Hopefully this will be a winning season for Brockton High football 2000. And here come the Golden Eagles. Quarterback drops back to pass. He's looking long. He throws deep. Incomplete.
Once again, another overthrown pass.
That should have been caught by Kareem Nelson. He was right there. He should have turned into a receiver at that point.
So that's going to bring a 4th down situation for Central High.
I'll tell you, from what I'm seeing today, it doesn't look like they've lost much of a step or any of a step from last season. They lost their star quarterback, Eric Boatwright, but they didn't lose much with Michael Kershaw because he's right on the money.
Here's the snap, the punt. It's
short.
And down there about the 41-yard line of Central High. So Brockton will have the ball in Central High territory with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Michael Kershaw coming in with the play.
He's having an excellent first game.
Yes, he is. I'm sure he'll sleep well this evening.
I'm sure he'll be a little sore tomorrow.
At least he wasn't knocked down as many times as Drew Bledsoe was in the Patriots game.
Oh, let's
Really?
not go there. Oh,
And
look
here's
at James Jackson.
Jackson finds a hole and takes advantage of it.
Runs for 6 yards. It was a good run by James Jackson. He broke through that hole uncontested. He got about 3 or 4 yards before they was able to touch him.
And here come the Boxers. High formation in the backfield. Hands it off to Calvin Duncan. He rumbles up the middle for a first down.
He's finally taken down by
Number 28.
McCarthy was in on that one.
I think Calvin thought he could go all the way on that one. As we have some fans enjoying the countryside on the outside of the stadium.
That was a nice run by Cal Duncan. obtaining the first down.
Kershaw takes the snap, pitches it out to Jackson. He finds a hole and is stopped after about a 4-yard, 3-yard gain. Nice hole.
Nice tackle there by Nick Santelio.
Good tackle by Santelio.
And Kyle Settles was also in on the play.
We got a second down and
Brockton High.
8 yards to go.
I'm sorry. Brockton High's running game is really looking strong today. Hopefully they'll be able to keep up this momentum throughout the season and accentuate their passing game.
Back to Jackson again. He goes around the middle. He cuts up and is taken out of bounds at around the 8 or 9 yard line. Nice run.
Yes.
By James Jackson, the senior.
And Mike McCarthy brought down Jackson on the 8 yard line. That was definitely a nice run by James Jackson. But that was a nice fake by Kershaw.
Yes, it was.
He faked it to Duncan.
Good execution.
Here on 1st and goal.
Duncan gets the handoff and is stopped cold.
Doesn't get very far on that one.
No, he was never able to get his feet moving. You know, he needed a little bit more room to run to get his perpetual motion going for him to get a little more yards than that.
So we got second down and goal, and we've got 20 seconds left on the clock, and the clock is running. Here comes Kershaw with the play.
They should be able to get one more play off before the end of the quarter.
Got less than 10 seconds left.
And here come the
5
boxes.
seconds left.
And they're not going to get it off.
Someone should have made him aware of the clock and the time.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
Brockton on top 28-8 over Springfield.
Central High.
And once again, remember to thank and support those sponsors, the Brockton High School Athletics, whose again is a display here at the stadium. The Brockton High School Athletic Department thanks them for their continued.
So we'll bring it down to the other end of the field to start the 4th quarter. As most of the fans, as you can see, are still here on the Brockton side.
And on the Springfield side, they got nowhere to go. It's a long drive home.
So true. They got a 2-hour ride home.
Yes, they do.
As you can see, the boxes and their mascot are keeping the fans entertained here at Rocky Marciano Stadium. The Brockton boxer cheering on these fans here. Let's give him a hand, because it's 70, 80 degrees out here, and he's jumping up and down, or she's jumping up and down. And
Can't imagine how hot it is underneath that Brockton boxer
I can imagine.
outfit.
I know.
Gosh.
And his costume's got a little skinny. I think it was a little fatter last year.
Here come the boxes, second down and goal. I formation in the backfield. Hands it off to Jackson, and he rumbles down to the 2-yard line. Nice run, nice hole by the offensive line there.
And he was tackled by, I don't see them on my roster.
So we got a 3rd down.
You'll have to excuse us. I'm telling you, this roster they gave us is totally
It's harder to read
illegible.
than Shakespeare.
3rd down and goal for Brockton.
Anyway, he was tackled by number 81.
Kershaw rolls out.
Oh,
Nice pickup by Jackson for a touchdown.
Nice way of making a bad play at the beginning, turned it into a good one.
It was a good bounce. Jackson was on it, and he runs it in for a touchdown.
Brockton just dominating Springfield Central High today.
Especially the line there, Peter.
Yes, and back to that play. That was good concentration by Jackson because Kershaw tried to do the option play, and the ball did not reach James Jackson. Here it is on instant replay. Kershaw rolls around to the right, fakes to Duncan, flips to Jackson. It bounces off his hands and then bounces a good bounce right back up into his hands, and he was able to
And the
run it in.
kick is good for the extra point. Makes the score 35-8, Brockton on top.
We've got 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in this ball game, folks.
Yes.
And Brockton High has really taken charge here late in the game.
I think this would be a good opportunity for the Brockton Boxers to get some of their second string players into the game to see what they're able to do against the starters of Central High.
Good point, Brian.
Whether Colombo does that or not, I don't know.
There's the coach. I'm sure he's a little bit more at ease.
If the Boston Sunday Globe is accurate, this will be his 258th win.
This will be his 298th win. He only needs 3 more for 300.
There's been lots of dispute over that record. Some people say that he already has it.
It's quite an achievement. Being around football all these years. 41 years is a long time. So here we go with Ampuja kicking off. It's a good kick. All the way down to about the 3-yard line. Here comes Suttles. He rumbles up the middle. Good run back.
Yes.
Out to the 29-yard line.
That was definitely a good run back. And that was a great kick by Ampuja.
So the ball's at the 29 of Central High as they'll try and march down the field, keep the ball out of Brockton's offense. This is a snap.
They hand it on to Don Jones, I believe.
Couple yards gained
there.
there.
We get 2 or 3 out of that.
So second down and about 8 yards to go. A lot of shuffling by Central Springfield. And Brockton does have some of their second stringers in the backfield, I can see. Quarterback drops back in the middle, and it's dropped by number 80.
Now you can't blame Mike McCarthy on that one.
No, Craig Washington, he should have caught that. You know, there was no reason that he should miss a play like that where the ball is right in his hands.
We've got number 28, Junior Mark, and number 21, Ralph Shirley in the defensive backfield for Brockton, as they have a chance to show their stuff here this afternoon.
Now, last year, I believe Springfield Central High had a 7-3 record. Now, if they don't do something on both sides of the ball this year, I don't think they can repeat that.
Good point. And they're going to call it, Central Springfield's going to call a timeout with 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 20-second timeout. 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 35-8 Boxer lead. As number 55, Carlos Cantagüe, comes over and talks to the defensive coach for Brockton. Some of the fans enjoying the sun. And
Well, what sun? The sun's gone.
it looks sunny on the TV screen.
Okay.
Here come the Eagles. Quarterback drops back. Looks deep.
Long
Throws
pass.
deep. He
Looks
throws
like it's
up
going to be
a prayer,
intercepted.
and it's incomplete.
Good defense by number 36,
Kareem Nelson.
Kareem Nelson. That was,
That was nearly intercepted.
yes, and Ralph Shirley was in on the play as well.
Brockton has a chance to get the ball back with 10 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. Brandon Hill will stay back deep. The lone returner.
Yeah, we lost. We lost 2 years ago and we won 3 years. A year prior to that.
There's some holdup for some reason as the referees stopped the.
Oh, they want to get some defensive changes.
Okay, here we go.
Robert Whitaker and Brandon
Hill are back deep.
in the backfield.
Here's the punt.
Short
It's short
punt.
again.
Oh, that's no way. How?
And it's down there by the 42-yard line of Brockton.
Okay. It was touched by. Okay, I was gonna say it was touched by Springfield player at about the 48-yard line, and I thought the referee was gonna place it down at the 43.
Okay, the ball's been put at the 49-yard line of Brockton. Obviously, like Brian said, a player touched it earlier. And here come the Boxers. And we've got a new quarterback
Number 11, Eric McDougald.
as he gets a chance to show his stuff here. Miscue on the handoff, and he's going to be taken for a
Swallowed up.
sack. So there was a little miscue on the handoff.
Yeah.
As Brian said earlier, with Brockton's lead, maybe they can put some of the
Subs.
second string players in. That's what it seems they're doing.
And Eric McDougall, rookie quarterback.
He's
He's
a junior.
Yes.
6 foot junior, 175 pounds.
he just received a small raft of Mr. Colombo, Coach Colombo.
I don't think it's anything compared to what Brandon Hill heard earlier in the game.
No. I tell you what, McDougall will make that handoff this time.
There you go. Here come the Boxers at the 46-yard line. Second down and about 14 yards to go. Gives it to Brandon Hill, and he gets a couple, and
He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
good run to get back to the line of scrimmage by Brandon Hill, the sophomore.
Coach Colombo's over here kissing babies. He's so into the game.
So we've got a third down and about 11 yards to go. 8:36 on the clock as it's running.
Well, let's see what Eric McDougall's arm is like. He should be passing it on this play.
Yeah, it's third and long. Third and about 11.
Got a wide out at the top of your screen, one at the bottom. I formation in the backfield. Here's
you
McDougall,
go.
hands it off.
Nice. Oh!
Nice
Oh.
run by Brandon Hill.
Slipped,
He felt he should have gone a little bit farther.
but he slipped, seems like.
Yeah, I think if he had been able to maintain his feet, he might have been able to
He is
run
mad.
through that tackle
And get that first
and
down.
get that first down. Yeah, he's a little animated.
Yep.
He's as fiery as his red hair.
As Coach Colombo talks to the young sophomore.
Yeah, he's like, calm down, kid. It'll be okay.
You're up 35-8. Nothing to complain about.
Oh, here come the Boxers. They got to punt the ball.
But Coach Colombo with a 35-point lead is still coaching. Always coaching. That's
There's the
one
punt.
thing I love about him.
Almost blocked. McCarthy, well, he will not
And
take
they're
it
going to
back.
down it down around the 23, 24-yard line of Central Springfield. So the Eagles take over with 7 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock.
Hopefully, these second stringers will, get a chance to really shine and show what they can do, because this is when they really need to step up and show what they can do to be able to get more playing time. if you produce when you're out there, you definitely get more playing time.
The handoff right up the middle.
Gain of about 3-4 yards. That was a good run by number 28, Barnett. Barnett's being replaced by number 33, Jordan Jones.
Here come the Eagles. Man in motion. Handoff again to number 33.
Jordan Jones, who's swallowed up by number 33, David Gurn.
So we've got 3rd down. And about 3 or 4 yards to go.
Jamar Garrison also in on that tackle.
And here come the Golden Eagles. Pitch out. He goes around the corner. Nice run by number 20.
That was nice blocking.
Nice blocking.
By, who was that? Warren Barnett, as well as,
Seems that Springfield Central High is starting to work out some kinks that they had earlier in the game.
well, they're also playing a second string. So, you know, it'll be a little easier for them to move the ball.
That's true.
Good test for the Brockton High second stringers, the ones who are out there.
Yes.
Handoff, and nothing.
There's a flag on the play.
Sometime a flag like that, it might be a
Face
face
mask.
mask. Yes. Let's see. Yes.
Yes.
Face mask on the boxers, so that'll push the ball upfield a little bit.
That flag went in too late for it to be holding. We're getting a little reverb here.
So Springfield has the ball around the 42-yard line, their own 42. Quarterback drops back to pass, rolls out. He's got a lot of pressure. Gets around the corner and runs out of bounds. There's a boxer all over him, but he did gain a few yards.
I think he saw
That
big
was-
number 78, Justin Younger, coming after him.
Yes.
Justin Young is 6'1", 235 pounds.
Big, strong defensive lineman. Harry Cagney comes out.
So 2nd down and about a yard to go for the Golden Eagles. .5:11 on the clock. Handoff and stop cold. Big number 74, Lance Levante.
Even Brockton's second string defensive line's holding up Springfield Central High.
Levante, he's a 5'10", 225-pound senior. As he wrapped him up in the backfield for no gain. 3rd down and about a yard to go still for Central Springfield High.
And they're moving the ball. Slowly but surely. But Brockton is...
Quarterback sneak, and here he
Whoa.
goes. I think
Seems
that
like it
caught
came
Brockton
out
off
of nowhere.
guard there. I know it caught me off guard.
Caught me off guard as well. I mean,
It was a hole wide open for him to take advantage on that. I think he was surprised that he had all that room.
did he call hike or, did he have the ball in his hand all the time? What's going on here?
So, Central Springfield High moves into Brockton Boxer territory on the Boxer 49-yard line.
This
Excuse
will
me,
be
40-yard line.
This will be a key stop if the second stringers can slow them down and can prevent them from scoring.
Pitch out.
Jones.
Still on his feet. Finally taken down over there by number 33, David Gurn. Good pursuit.
Yes. Yeah, the Brockton High defense, I will say this, they're right there, every time. They're right there attacking the ball. High intensity.
Second down and about 8 yards to go for the Golden Eagles. Handoff. Maybe gain of 2.
And second stringers are doing a fantastic job as far as stopping the ball, the run, as did the first stringers in the first half, or up until this point.
I'm not all that sure that every player out there is a
Oh,
second stringer.
no, it's definitely peppered with veterans.
I like that. Peppered with veterans. Veterans, that's right. Good way of explaining it. Peppered with veterans.
Good use of words.
Yes, good use of words. Handoff. Again, stop cold on that third down conversion. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Dan McLaughlin of Central Springfield High is going to do in the fourth down situation here. Will he go for it or will he punt the ball? I think he'll go for it with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, he wants to cut into that lead.
27-point Boxer lead.
I mean, even if they don't make it, they think they can stop them from scoring in 2 minutes. They're wasting clock now. Oh, 2-minute warning.
So we got the 2-minute warning called right now. So we got 2 minutes with 35-8 Boxer lead. And while we have the moment, we'd like to thank our camera crew that did a fantastic job today. We got Walt Sawyer, Mike Melanson, Ed Gleason, and Miss Laurie Barris bringing the action. There's Laurie up there. Hi, Laurie. And of course, excellent job down in our program truck by Steve Roy and Mark Lindy. Again, this is Brockton High Football, Brockton Community Access Sports, bringing the action from the gridiron down here at Marciano Stadium. It's like Brockton High is opening up this season with a big win over Central Springfield High. This is Miles Jackson bringing the play-by-play with Peter Zembor and Brian Madden calling the color. There's a colorful sight there, the Brockton High cheerleaders entertaining our fans here in Marciano Stadium, doing a fine job today. There's Walt Sawyer bringing you the view from the sidelines, which is not an easy job carrying that camera around on your shoulder. Excellent shots down there on the gridiron. Here come the Golden Eagles. Fourth down. They pitch it out.
It's going to be a sweep. It's almost taken down.
Good pursuit by the Brockton High defense.
Yeah, Sean Baleo was in there to make the initial contact.
Then Tyrone Pruitt followed up with the tackle. There's another one of came in.
There's Ed Gleason doing a fine job up top at the 50-yard line, bringing you the action. I believe that's Mike Melanson also over there on the other end.
And Walt
Nothing but the
Sawyer's making
best
that
here.
shot.
Nothing but the best. Brockton Community Access Sports. Here come the Boxers. First down and 10. 1 minute and 48 seconds on the clock. Eric McDougal in the backfield. Fumble.
Gene Raymond.
Gene Raymond has sense enough to fall on it. 5'7", 170-pound junior. The clock is running with 1 minute and 24 seconds left in this ball game. Boxers have 2 receivers at the top of your screen. I formation in the backfield. Number 16, Dominic Beck is in quarterback. And they hand it off to one of the running backs. Dominic Beck is in there, sophomore. Another fine quarterback for Brockton High as he's getting a chance. And back in comes Eric McDougal. So Coach Colombo is giving everybody an opportunity here this afternoon.
Hopefully he'll give Eric a chance to throw the ball. He's got a terrific arm. You know, he's kind of small for a quarterback, but he's got the power to move it downfield.
Eric rolls out, quarterback draw.
Gains a few yards on that play. This will bring up a 4th down.
Yeah, there's still no go-ahead to make a passing play.
Well, 17 seconds left in the ball game.
As this game is winding down. The question is, with 5 seconds left,
where they
will
don't have
get
to,
another
they don't
play?
have to get a playoff. That's
And
it.
Brockton will win 35-8.
There you have it.
Brockton High gets the game ball. Excellent job by the Brockton High Boxers.
There you have it. Brockton High 35, Central Springfield High 8. As Brockton High starts on the right foot for this 2000 season with a win here in Marciano Stadium. And Peter, what is your conclusion on this football game?
Excellent game on both sides of the ball for Brockton. Excellent defensive line, excellent passing. Excellent performance by Michael Kershaw for his first performance here. And Springfield Central High, I think they're going to have to work out some kinks in their system before they play next week.
Yes, indeed. Brian, what are your conclusions about this football game today?
Oh, it's a very entertaining game. You know, Brockton High looks strong. They look strong, as Peter said, on both ends of the field. Their offense was able to move at will. Their defense was able to stop any motion by the Springfield Central High. So it's going to be an entertaining season, as I said at the beginning of the game. I look forward to next week's game in Barnstable. See if we can't keep the momentum going.
Okay, there you have it. Brockton will play Barnstable in Barnstable next Friday evening. This is Miles Jackson with the play-by-play. Peter Zembor, Ryan Madden, excellent job. Camera crew, excellent job. Program truck, Mr. Mark Lindy downstairs, thank you very much. And we'll see you next week with Brockton High Football 2000.